Hello everybody, welcome to another vlog. And I'm just out for my walk. Just been to get a couple of soft drinks and that for later on, and just chilling. So yeah, I just thought to just come down here because I'm out the way of anybody that's probably walking about, which is a good idea at a time like this. But yeah, I've just come out and took a nice proper fresh, took a nice whiff of the nice fresh air. And has anybody noticed that the air seems a hell of a lot more cleaner? A hell of a lot more cleaner and fresher than it was before. Or is it just me? I don't know, but I feel like the weather is, not the weather, but I feel like the freshness is there because there's not as many cars on the roads, and obviously a lot of places that kick out crap are closed because of the virus, like a lot of factories and things. So there's not as many pollutants going up into the atmosphere and making things a bit, not as fresh. Well, no, it's nice. It feels nice to have that real nice freshness to the air, as it should be, as it's called fresh air for a reason. But yes, it's nice. So yes, I just thought to come out for my hour walk. Just want to just chill out here for a minute and just do this little vlog. So yeah, I got a message as well. I noticed on my phone I got a private message from someone that isn't a friend of mine, and just got a message from somebody who has stumbled upon my vlogs. Now, this isn't the only person. There's actually a second person that has also come across my vlogs, and they one of them still does live Hessel, and that person is called Chelsea, and that person come across my vlogs and me walking around the local area and everything. And another guy, I've forgotten his name now. I don't know if it's got John or something. I don't know. I'll have to double check. But no, so I got another message as well from some other guy who used to live here about 30 years ago. And he now lives in Tasmania in Australia. So he said that apparently that he come across a vlog of mine, a couple of vlogs of me walking around Hessel where I live, and he couldn't believe that apparently I walked past his old street, and it made him think, holy crap, that's where I used to live for nearly over 30 years ago. So he now actually resides and he now lives in Tasmania in Australia. So that's really cool that my vlogs are actually reaching people, and reaching people that obviously used to be local, and they're obviously doing the job, because obviously I've had a couple of really nice comments from people saying that they love my vlogs, and they really like how I'm showing the local area and everything now and again, and it's really nice when I get messages like that. It really does make me think that me doing these every day, and me doing these vlogs in general, there is a reason for it. And I've always said I do these vlogs because it's therapeutic for me, but it's also for others that are watching as well. You never know, it might get the interest of people that live that might live fairly local. Somebody might live in Hull, or somebody might live in wherever, and might think, wow, that's a nice area. And it's just nice when that happens, because you don't think that you're going to touch somebody that lives in Australia, in Tasmania of all places. Now, that's kind of cool. But yes, that was really cool. So I hope everyone is still in good health. I hope everyone is in good health and still feeling good. I don't know quite how much longer we've got to go through this lockdown, but I think at least another 2 or 3 weeks until we hear the verdict of whether it's going to the lockdown's going to increase through to the end of May to June or not. I have a feeling it will. I've got a feeling it'll be extended to June. I have a really awful feeling it will. Because there is still people not abiding by the rules and still going out sunbathing and going down to the seaside and things like that. There's still that going on a little bit. So I have a feeling that if it does extend to June, I think the plans that I had for August possibly could be cancelled, because if we get to June and we're still in lockdown, that means we've only got 2 more months, and my plans to go to TF Nation is probably not going to happen, because it's cutting it too close. It's people that have got flights booked, people that have got their accommodation booked, and also the guests as well. Obviously, there is at the moment there is a lockdown here. There's a lockdown in America. There's a lockdown pretty much everywhere still, and it's going to cause problems for the guests more than anything. So if we can't get guests, then it can't be done. So I'm just hoping that the lockdown starts to be lifted by May or end of May, maybe. But if it does get extended to like June, to the end of June, it is unfortunate. I think it might not happen, but I'm hoping that isn't the case. I'm still being very optimistic. I'm still hoping that TFN does happen, because I need a little bit of a break away from everything that's gone on, the amount of bloody hours I've put in at work, and also just a break away to finally see people and socialise a little bit, because I've not been able to for so long. It's been like 2 to 3 months. Well, it's been about 2 months, I'd say, since we've had the lockdown in place. But obviously the whole COVID-19 has really hit us, it's been around for about nearly 3 months in total. Since it really hit us, but we've still got pretty high numbers, people being going to hospital with it. So we'll just have to wait and see how things pan out. But I am optimistic. I'm very much hoping that TF Nation still does happen, because I need it. I've also booked off some more holidays, because apparently, because of the whole situation, we have to book off our whole year's worth of holidays before May. So unfortunately I've had to book another like 2 or 3 weeks worth of holidays off. So I've booked off November, I've booked off October, which is Scotland Comic Con, and a little bit of time off in May as well. So yeah, I hope I think my October date has definitely been approved, but I'm still waiting for approval for May and November. So, I mean, obviously October, I think hopefully by September, October, I think things might have gone back to some sort of normality, to the point where shops have reopened and certain businesses and we're no longer in lockdown. I'm really hoping by that point. So hopefully October, the plans for October should still be alright. And obviously my birthday's in November. So hopefully by November, everything should be reopened again, hopefully. So I should be able to celebrate my birthday at least as well this year. But yeah, so that's all I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to talk about the nice messages I've received over the past week or so. Also talk about just check in on everybody again. But yeah, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you very much for watching this vlog again. And until next time. Until tomorrow, should I say, for my next daily vlog. I will see you then. So stay awesome, take care of yourselves, and I'll be back tomorrow.